Hello everyone, long time no see. It's been a while since my last video, and in this video, I'm going to talk about Into the Radius 2 because why not? So, for those of you who don't know, Into the Radius 2 is a sequel to well-known VR game Into the Radius. Into the Radius is a survival horror extraction shooter game thing that is based off of the Stalker games. Into the Radius 2 is known for its incinerating of GPUs, but other than the incinerating of GPUs, Into the Radius 2 is known for being an early access game and a sequel, obviously, that's what it is. Into the Radius 2 is in early access at the moment, and my guess is it will probably fully release sometime late this year or early next year. 2026 if you're watching in the future, or if you're a time traveler and you're watching in 2024, which I don't even know how that's possible because you're not a time traveler. At the moment, Into the Radius 2, its storyline is not in the game as far as I know. They're constantly releasing updates for it, and the updates are really good at adding new content. I don't know how often they do it, but to me it seems like once a month. I'm not exactly sure when Into the Radius 1 takes place, but I do know Into the Radius 2 takes place way after Into the Radius 1, based on how everything looks, like the weapons, what weapons there are, and just, I mean, come on, your tablet? And Into the Radius 1, you're using a paper map, but in this game, you're using a futuristic tablet. I don't know, everything about this game just screams future. One reason to buy Into the Radius 2 is because you're supporting the developers. They're not a small studio, but you're supporting the developers in their journey to finishing this game, which hopefully on release is a masterpiece. Come on, CM Games, you can do it. However, in terms of gameplay experience, there's a lot to do, but the game isn't finished, so there'll be a lot more to do. So far, and since this game is so early in development, this game has a lot of bugs. Less bugs than Ghost of Tabor. I don't even know how that's possible. But, this game has a lot of bugs, especially in co-op. And yes, this game has co-op. I've never played it, so I don't know how buggy it exactly is, but I've seen videos of it being played, and it looks pretty buggy. Weapons falling through the floor, weapons getting eaten by the floor, items despawning, and a ton of bugs. Really just sounds like an average Ghost of Tabor match. However, I do enjoy this game. Despite the large amount of bugs, I do quite enjoy this game. It is fun to play. They're adding new things every once in a while, and it's really fun to explore the Radius at 20 FPS. I think if you played Into the Radius 1 and you enjoyed it, I'd say that this game is worth it. This game is a great early access game with good developers and good potential. Just hope they don't mess it up. This game almost feels like a AAA VR game in development. I think this game will be amazing whenever it comes out, and it is amazing now, but I think it will be more amazing. The thing I'm wondering is if they're going to tie in the story of this game into the Radius 1. Did I just say into twice in a row? Whatever. But I hope they tie the story in, because that would be cool. But overall, I think you should buy Into the Radius 2 if you enjoyed Into the Radius 1. If you haven't played Into the Radius 1 yet, or you just simply didn't enjoy it, don't get Into the Radius 2. And if you haven't played Into the Radius 1 yet, I would just say go get Into the Radius 1, play through the entire game first, which I still haven't done, by the way. I'm going to do that on stream. Play through the entirety of Into the Radius 1, and then get this game. So if you haven't played Into the Radius 1 yet, I would wait till Into the Radius 2 fully releases, but it's whatever you want, really, and I think that Into the Radius 2 is a good game, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!